At first you might think this move on block is bad, and on paper it is, since it's -4. However, at all levels of play, you'll see this move thrown out. That's because it creates something called a spacing trap. In this video, I'll be going over spacing traps and how you can use them to turn normally bad situations into very good ones, and how to spot these traps so you don't fall into your opponent's set play. If you're new here, I'm NotJohnnyKim, and through this channel, I do my best to improve your gameplay, help you find your community, and enhance your overall fighting game experience. If that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe to see when I post new videos. So anyways, what is a spacing trap? Well, to explain what a spacing trap is, let's first talk about frame traps. Frame traps, in short, are where you use your frame advantage to stop your opponent from trying to counterattack you by hitting them before they hit you. Spacing traps are where you try to use your frame disadvantage to try to bait your opponent into pressing a button, and then after they press their button and make a whiff because of the spacing, you whiff punish them. G's spacing trap is so powerful off forward hard punch that you could just set a dummy to do it, and you'll find that it works a lot of the times. Another spacing trap is Akuma's standing medium kick or medium punch cancelled into light red fireball. The light red fireball on block leaves Akuma at -6, but the spacing makes most buttons whiff. So after the light red fireball is blocked, you could just do standing medium kick and buffer into light tatsu. Assuming that the light red fireball has been spaced out well enough, it will actually catch most buttons trying to punish it. I personally use the spacing trap to climb from about low gold to a high plat, and I still use it today, but more occasionally now since more people are aware of it. The best thing about spacing traps is that if they don't fall for the trap, you don't get punished for it because your special move doesn't come out if you buffer it correctly. There are 3 main ways to counter a spacing trap. The first way is to press a long, heavy button. Since most spacing traps are trying to bait you into pressing a button in an attempt to punish a blocked move, the way to counter this is to simply press a slower, longer range, heavy button to counter hit your opponent trying to whiff punish you. The second way is to wait for your opponent's attempt to whiff punish you and then whiff punish them yourself. This way is the safest because some of the spacing traps will be even the longest range buttons you may have, depending on your character. The third way is to walk up and block the move so that the buffer comes out and then punish them afterwards. If you want to find some spacing traps for your character, look for moves or strings of moves that are long ranged, have a good amount of pushback, and are negative on block. Of course, you want to lab this out for yourself and have some fun with it. Finding something that works well can be very exciting, and having it work well in a match is very rewarding. The best spacing traps are the ones that leave you out of range of even the heaviest, longest range normals, while also being close enough to be able to whiff punish even light normals. To see if your opponent is trying to use a spacing trap against you, just look for the same things as when you look for spacing traps for your own character. The biggest tell is if they immediately press a light or medium button after setting the trap. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. Hopefully you'll be able to use these spacing traps for yourself, or at least see your opponent's spacing traps to get that edge over your opponent and win some more matches. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, check out the other tutorials I have on my channel and subscribe so you don't miss any of my other uploads. Let me know in the comments if there are any other concepts in Street Fighter V you want me to cover. And of course, follow me on my other socials. See you next video.